What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a build series on this old Plymouth that I got in auction. As you can tell, we don't really need much done to it. We just got to change the tires, do a little bit to the underneath part and the engine of the car. I was going to be doing a build series on this Rx7, so be sure to check that out. I guess we'll start by taking off the tires. So we're also going to be talking at the same time, so you know it's going to get confusing.
Yeah.
So what we're going to start taking these off.
So actually, I know this seems like weird, but I like to take all the body parts off and like refix the body and stuff first, because it just like gets me excited to see like the body just sitting there brand new, just waiting for a new suspension, a new engine.
I kind of started taking this thing apart already.
Just, honestly, I'm just ready to drive this thing, guys. I'm so excited.
We just gotta. I just forgot to take a couple of pieces. A bunch of people would
ask me why I do the body parts first and fix the body first. It's because, like I said, I love seeing the body just sitting there brand new.
Why can't I get rid of these?
And like it just excites me. Anyways, there we go.
Well, we can't take out the seats for some reason. That is weird.
Done taking off the parts.
Wow, we just got to start taking off the tires, brake caliper.
There we go.
Brake pad.
One more piece actually, the glass. There we go. It is like very, very sad to see this thing getting taken apart, because it's like, this is like a JDM car. And it's like very sad to see it taken apart, but at the end,
I gotta take the wheel bearing.
It's like, it's very, very exciting, because then you're like, oh boy, I get to finally drive it, and it's something enjoyable. Like, imagine driving this thing in real life down the street. You'll get a bunch of good compliments about this car. Rx7s are one of my favorite cars. Honestly, if we really wanted to, I don't know if this thing can start. Come on, baby. Ooh! She started!
Alright, take that out. Take that off.
We can't drive the car because the wheels are off of it, obviously, and the parts aren't. But guys, she starts. Listen to that purr. I didn't actually expect it to start. Because
I was going to take this brakes off right here.
I don't know if I should have started it or not because it's missing an oil pan, but guys, she started. And that's all that matters. But here's the sad thing. We ain't keeping this engine. I'm rebuilding it fully from the block up. And it's a rotary engine too, so that's gonna be fun.
So I mean, I'm thinking about maybe changing the color. I'm kind of want CJ's opinion on this. Oh yeah,
guys. For the next build series, I'm gonna be working on this truck. It's in progress, but I got that RX7 and I just had to get my hands on it because like, it's an RX7. How could you not want to build one?
I keep forgetting to get that bearing out.
Alright guys, check this out. Now watch the car.
This car's gonna be a surprise for CJ. He's only looked at it.
I don't know why. Okay, there we go. It usually takes a couple of clicks just to get that menu to pop up. I don't know why. Anyways, there we go. Check that out. The body is looking brand new. I might keep it yellow, like it's the body style.
We're gonna take off like all the suspension pieces and tire parts before we
picture this.
Take off
a yellow body with black rims. That'll look so good. And I might get an aftermarket turbo too.
Take that off. Now we can get this.
I can't wait for Cole to watch this build series because he's gonna like this. He's gonna know why I like the RX7. And of course I'm gonna keep the old steering wheel and stuff in it, but I'm gonna put new seats in it. They're just gonna be the same because I kinda like the regular RX7 interior. So there we go.
What else has got this thing? I'm gonna take the battery out.
This is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go ahead and lift her up. And to be honest, guys, look at this suspension. This is gonna be a whole lot of work. That is one massive suspension for an RX7. Take off the Cadillac converter, the middle muffler, and the rear. Oh, there's one more. But it just said that muffler piece, that very last muffler piece, it just said it was a V8. Wait, what?
Yeah, let's take this stuff off there.
That's not right. take off the drive shaft.
Oh, this is looking like really rusted up in here.
This RX7 is actually getting me excited because, like, again, the RX7 is just sitting there with the yellow paint job and black rims. Oh my goodness.
Basically, we're just gonna put a whole new engine block in.
Hold on, it's telling us to take off the part. Yep, the starter. Why is the starter V8 and this is a rotary engine? I don't know. That's confusing.
Yeah, got that off.
Alright, there we go. Actually, hold on. We're gonna need to take this off too. Actually, no, hold on. We should be able to do this. So let's go ahead and pull this over
Take out the carburetor. Yeah, this thing looks like...
let's go ahead and pull this thing over there so we can clean the interior out.
It's got two carburetors on this thing.
Guys, literally watch
supercharger.
This. The interior is about to become clean. Just watch the interior.
This thing should have a turbo intake manifold.
Check that out. Now it looks even better than what it did before. I still cannot wait for Cole to watch this build series on the RX7. He's absolutely gonna love it. It kind of looks like a truck without the back on it. Not gonna lie, that kind of looks pretty cool.
We'll take off these ignition wires,
now,
I guess.
We are gonna go ahead and take off this air filter box.
There's a clip I gotta take off. Well, thing is, it's gonna be kind of a pain to put back together, but I mean, hey, it's worth it.
I guess we gotta lift the car
Me and CJ did kind of build a car together, but gotta take all those out.
Tell me that I gotta disassemble this from the engine. There we go. There we go. Get all this stuff out. Okay, there we go.
Basically, I've already watched TJ build a car.
All we gotta do, hopefully, is pull the engine out. Just like that, the engine is out. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now.
So this is what we got so far about the engine-wise.
We're gonna go ahead and take the suspension out, so that way we ain't gotta do it. So we're just gonna go ahead and knock out the suspension quick.
Engine head cover.
What I like about this game is like it's fun to play because like it teaches you about engine parts, brake parts, suspension parts, and like
take the water pump out.
They made a 2021 edition too of the Mechanic Simulator. I'm definitely gonna have to cop that. I don't know when, but I'll definitely get it eventually, and I'll make a video on that one too. I guarantee you, this is like, guys, beware. You might not stay for the entire video. If you want, you can skip to the end to see the final progress. I might get the car done in this video, which that's going to take up to a full hour, which is what I can record to. Or I don't know, it could record up to an hour, and I'll still have to make a part 2. So we'll have to see about that. That's going to be
get these rocker arms off.
Right there. Is seeing if we can get it done in the first video. If not, we'll get it done in the part 2. Which, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to make a part 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take out all this stuff right here. Now, before I refix the suspension, rebuild the whole suspension, I want to get the engine out of the way, because the engine is, like, the confusing part. Like, once you get all the parts for the suspension, it's actually not that bad, when you think about it. But the engine is just, like, a little bit confusing. Not that much, though, but...
CJ, I watched you build the engine for the other Plymouth. It looked pretty easy.
Yeah, it was easy, but you know, it's just
you gotta find the right parts.
You got it. Yeah, not only that, you gotta hover. Like, there's some very, very small parts, and you gotta like go very slow with the little dot just so you can hover over it.
I know, because I'm trying to take those valve pushers out.
That's the hardest part.
I just now got these.
Like the tiniest pieces off. That's about it, though. Oh, I forgot to take out a bushing. Didn't even see that.
Now we're getting closer and closer to the engine block itself.
Uh-oh. Gotta take off the caliper. The brake
I'm gonna
pads.
take off these valve push rods because I didn't finish them.
The wheel hub cap, the front wheel hub. Actually, no, we gotta take out this wheel hub bearing. Then we could take out the front hub. And then we can take off the front axle knuckle, the front steering knuckle, and then there we go. The front suspension is out. That's what it looks like.
I'm already on the engine,
And
CJ.
honestly, yeah.
I'm already taking apart the engine on this car.
Alright guys, once I get this rear suspension out, just to picture it, it's gonna be a clean RX-7 body. Just
We
waiting
gotta
for a
sandblast
suspension and
this thing
engine,
too.
and an interior and parts and repainted. Guys, tell me what you think. I think Cole is gonna love my RX-7 build series. He for sure will love it. Cole, make sure to leave a like on it, and I'll leave a like on your video too.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna love this. No, you're gonna love this RX-7. It actually looks pretty good.
Alright, we got this crap again.
I don't know if you heard or not, but Cole, this RX-7's got turbo. So, and I've actually drove one of these cars with a turbo, not an RX-7 in real life, guys. That'd be a Drake and Shooter got an RX-7 in real life. But I drove an RX-7 in a car mechanic game, and it actually sounds pretty good. But I sold that a long time ago. I should have kept it. But we got another one, and I'm not going to sell this one. The RX-7 I originally built was, like, retarded fast. And I'm not just saying that. Like, it was so fast, oh my gosh. That car had so much horsepower, it was unreal. Okay, let's see here. Let's take off this. And take off this part.
Basically, once I get this engine off, it's not gonna be that hard to disassemble.
There we go. Then we'll take off this. And we'll have to take out the bushing.
I'll start on the back suspension once we get the rest of this stuff off.
Uh-oh, what else do we gotta take off? This piece right here. There we go.
Well, where's
Go
the...
ahead and take out this.
I think we can take this off now.
Alright. We're
Yep.
almost done taking out the rear.
Take it off the gear, the tranny. Whew, take off this oil pan. You did not drain oil before assembly.
So close.
Now I gotta clean the oil.
This is like one of the world's complicated suspensions they'll ever work on. 'Cause, like, of how, like, it just looks like a lot of parts, and it's just like scary looking because they're like, oh my gosh, I gotta put all that back together. It's not as hard as it seems, though, really.
Basically, it's like taking it apart, except you gotta go back and buy the parts. If you didn't have to buy the parts, it wouldn't take as long. So basically, it takes the same amount of time as taking it apart, but just well,
Cool, if
basically,
you've seen suspension I'm working on, dude, oh my gosh, it looks so scary. I worked on my.
see, remind me not to get an
I worked
Rx7.
on Cole's Plymouth for him, and the
Plymouth.
suspension on that one was quite simple, but this one, it's a different story.
Yeah, that's the one you've worked on, was the Plymouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get that out from the engine bay. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. We'll take off that, and then we'll take off that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Alright, now it's just a RX-7 body, just waiting for a suspension, interior, and an engine, and parts, and repainted it, and then, actually, yeah,
Oh, I gotta
you
put this
guys
back
might
up
be
now.
wondering, why do you have to repaint it? Because when I buy the parts, they don't come colored, of course. They come
Basically,
in black.
I'm not going to do an outro for these videos, for this video, just because it's, I don't know. I'm just going to let it
because as soon as we're done with these videos, me and Cole is not getting off, because as soon as this video ends, we're starting the second part right up after this one.
As soon as I get done disassembling all the car, that's going to be this is just part one, disassembling the car.
Anyways, there we go. Let's go ahead and start on the engine.
Are you just
I'm
not
gonna
going to the engine?
I'm gonna try and get this done in a one take, but if not, we'll finish it off in a part two. Anyways, if the video ends as I'm talking, you guys will understand why. Okay, so let's see, we need...
Basically, I got almost everything out of the front.
Okay. We can just go to engine. let's go to the engine block. This is like one of the easiest engines to work on, honestly. It may not look like it, but it actually is.
Okay, I'm not sure what I have to take apart just to get that.
What's this engine block again?
We might be able to actually just lift the engine out of the thing and work on it, or to assemble it that way.
This is going to be complicated to find because it's all the way down in here. Actually, there's Rx7 parts already.
It says accessible from the engine bay. Oh, okay. Let's set her back down.
There's the...
Let's just start taking off this rear suspension right quick.
Oh, wait, there it is.
We want to get this stuff off.
I definitely know we're going to need the front one, too. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Okay, now what we got to do is... I know this seems weird, but we actually got to place it in the car. And we got to take it out, and then we got to bring it over here. And add it onto the thing. Just like that.
It's not that hard to disassemble the back, so...
Guys, now it may look complicated, but watch how easy it is to build an Rx7 engine. Like, I just couldn't even believe it the first time I built it, how easy it was. Like, it's...
Okay, so I have to go on the lifter now. Alright, let's go on this side.
Let's go to crankshafts. I think the crankshafts are up here. Yes, they are. I'm gonna look for the ones with the Rx7 symbol because that makes it simpler. Like, there we go, that's already in. Rotor housing A, rotor housing A. Let's look for rotor housing A. I don't think it'd be up here though. It's gonna be down here.
Oh, so this thing looks gonna look like a skeleton when we're done with it.
Rotor housing A.
Alright, that should be all we can do right here.
Actually, no, I think
now.
that was the wrong one. If it is, I could just sell it. Yeah, that was the wrong one. Okay, that was my bad.
Let's get under here again, once again.
Some of the parts look similar. Okay, so if I go down here, yep, there they are. We need 2 of these. Okay, there we go. One in the back. And we need a big old rotor. Which is this thingy right here. Okay, I already got that for sure. There we go. Does this have 4 spark plugs? Yes, it does. Wow. That's insane. We definitely need a fuel filter for sure. So let's go up. And fuel filter should actually be right here.
Alright, that's everything for the rear, and now we just...
Oh shit, we need a back rotor too. I didn't even see that. Huh. It has been a while since I worked on one of these engines, guys, in the game at least. So we're gonna need another
So we can get that out until we get the pistons out, which means we gotta put it back on the engine bay. Bring her down. And let's find the
rear housing.
Where are you? Where? Okay, here it is. Also, this guys, this is our next project car. It's a challenge, an old Challenger, and I've already disassembled most of it.
Which would be this right here.
Equipment. I think it's C.
Oh nope.
Yep.
Wrong one. It's right A. Okay.
Alright, I just pulled the motor out of the car.
Oh wait, that wasn't the right one either? Oh, that was exhaust manifold. Okay, my bad. That was my bad right there.
Alright, engine.
Are they in here? I don't know. Go back to engine and look for it.
Alright, let's take these pistons out.
Yep, there they are. No. For sure, it's gotta be this one. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Here's the turbo. Okay. Now, for this, I want to go to the power boost.
Oh, I forgot to get that rod clamp out.
Hopefully they got the turbo in here. I'm gonna use one of these. I'm gonna get like everything I see because it says like look how much power it adds.
What else do we need to
So
take
I'm
out to get that off?
I can get a flywheel from here, okay. We're definitely gonna have to get the exhaust in here if there's one in here too. I'm not gonna buy everything from here, I might. Depends. They have it or not. I'm gonna get these. There we go, we're gonna get this.
There we go, we got everything out of this old motor. Now, that is this assembled part.
Hopefully this is it.
Now guys,
Oh, guys, check that out.
alright boys, so we just disassembled the car. The next episode will maybe start on...
Dude, it's Cole, it's twin turboed.
Ooh.
Okay, we need to get this.
But yeah, so...
Can I get it from here?
I forgot, what engine was this?
Any parts that I can get from here, I'm gonna get.
It's the engine block V8OHV.
Okay, so what's it called
Okay,
again?
well what we're gonna do guys is we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start on the bodywork tomorrow. And I will be sure to like, subscribe to CJ, check out his video if you want to see what he's working on. He has no clue what I'm working on. He knows the car I'm working on, but he doesn't know what it's gonna look like.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.